our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop the throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Defense, one stop.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Chiefs had 10-5 to start play, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mahomes now on first down. This ball deep for Tony. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
Absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now an audible here into something else. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And incomplete.
They approach this drive with confidence after their last one. Maybe it was a touchdown. Completions on their first 2 throws. Has them holding up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll look to throw. Down the sideline he goes. And finally wrestled down at the 11. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
these guys. Big wide receiver complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Coverage downfield, which is a pass rush. They're working in sync right now.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They're going to look to throw. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when you're looking at the sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Keep up with our attack offense.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Chiefs, nothing.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession.
as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Now here's Mahomes.
Downfield offense.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Rolling to his right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble and come in trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close, so he can recover it on his own.
As they were going through his head as the ball escaped from him, how happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They suddenly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down right, incomplete.
It looked like the running back screen. If this one got disrupted right from the start, it ends up being incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Take it to him. Push through, baby. Let's do this.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. to to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. They'll set it to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Hey, dribble it.
At the 31-yard line.
Ball down the feet. I believe in you, offense. Put some points on the scoreboard. Take it down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They go play action here on first down. And it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a second and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. What a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Keep going.
He'll get this one to KC. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 30 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes, he'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Kayvon Thibodeau in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Cut the lead to 17-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And now they'll shift things around.
Do it again, defense. More power than 1,000 horses.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ken Walker
as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This could be it. This could be the
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
The pressure on them, defense.
And this one is right down the middle. That's it for the first half. 2 quarters to go. Plenty more to see. Welcome back. Charles and I number 3. It'll be the Chiefs number 3, and they trail here as we are back on the way now on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
15.
They'll run forward with Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Hey, 57, 57.
At the 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Hey, 15.
Mahomes going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, go. 15. Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
On second down, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying the left side with Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
The Seahawks send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Fielded just inside the 20. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
We can do this, offense!
First and 10.
Pull him down like a lawnmower, baby!
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? It's not the game you expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Miles Murphy
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so you can't run the football.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
On play action, they'll throw. Finding Walker complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. A good pickup there of 22. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
It's going our way, baby.
Holding. That's an obvious goal.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Bring it over to the offense, boys. Let's stop them here.
Force them back, boys. Keep forcing them back. On both sides.
He'll look to throw.
Repeated the last play, finding Walker.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Don't let him go.
That's it. That was a good call. Grab. Quit cheating out there.
Took you so long.
Here we go. Dragon 60. Hit him on. Get your hands on the swivel, boy.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
The Seahawks on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a play fake here on 1st down. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
George Karlaftis,
His 2nd sack of the night.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. A pitch comes to Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list.
And the Seahawks are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
The try here for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, Chiefs 7.
There it is.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
There you go! Yellow!
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee.
Yeah! We are in it to win it.
Oh, yeah, we got more where that came from. Yeah! Woo! Yellow!
And they will take a knee here.
Do better than that.
Step it up.
You know the owner is happy with that one.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do.
All right.
We are in it to win it.
We'll take that. Thank you.
There you go. Okay, this could be it. This could be it. This could be the turning point. Let's go.
So the